Hello and welcome to week 6 of PA121. This week we are on lab 11 and 12 in your book, and you can see it starts with processing a new prescription for an insurance patient. So this is an example of an insurance card. A lot of insurances might have a separate prescription card. Some of you might already know that, but some just have a medical card, and we refill the prescriptions off of the medical card. Some of the important things that you need to look at on the insurance card is member ID number. That's how you would bill the insurance. And then also group number, whether it be an RX group number or just a group number that you would submit to it. There's also an RX VIN number that's important as well. And then how to verify insurance benefits if you need to call them for anything. So let's start lab 11. And lab 11 wants you to process a new prescription and insurance for the patient. So we've done the new prescription part, so that should be easy for you. So to just go ahead and fill the new RX and the RX number, it walks you through that, putting in the doctor and then the prescribed drug. It does give a lab tip here. It says if a series of warning dialog boxes appear, these are known as drug utilization reviews, or DURs. The patient's medication history is compared against the drug you are entering for pregnancy warnings, drug-drug, and drug-food interactions or conditions or diseases. The warning messages should be viewed and approved by the pharmacist before dispensing the medication. So I wanted to point this out because when you're in a hurry and you're really trying to get a patient's medication filled for them, you try to just click through these boxes, but these are warning boxes. This is the software has stopped you and said, hey, this patient is taking another medication that this current medication is interacting with, and so you need approval from the pharmacist to proceed. Now, you might see this a lot in other profiles, and the pharmacist has given you an okay to go ahead and click through that. That's fine, but make sure that you are paying attention to that. This is the first red flag of, hey, this might not be right for the patient. So make sure that you're looking at that. After receiving the approval from your pharmacist or the instructor, it says, which I'm approving, go ahead and continue and go through and enter the manufacturer's NDC number, and it's telling you what to do. Pick a DAW number, dispense as written. It tells you, I just lost my earring. Oh, other one. Okay. There we go. Sorry. And then you're going to calculate day supply. This should be a calculation that you know right off the top of your head. So make sure that you practice that a lot. And then it says to print your screen. Again, just take a picture for me. No need to print. Just take a picture, send that to me. And then it talks about doing the exercise for the next patient. So make sure that you do that. So just follow all of those steps into blister packing, lab 12, batch filling for a nursing home. So in the announcements, I talked about a long-term care facility. They are interesting to work in. I've actually worked in one before, really liked it. If you've seen my other lectures, you know that it was kind of a time in my life that I didn't really want to be part of the patients. I wanted to just focus on medications and be a pharmacy technician, and this is one way to do it, is to kind of hide behind that. So blister packing, you prepare a batch refill, so it talks about that. So walk through the lab in doing that. It also has the patient's names listed up here and what they're on, so you might have to refill those. And let's see, looks almost all the same. And then also doing a report. Again, it asks you to print report. Just take a picture for me. And that should end that. That's a really quick one. Something to talk about with long-term care facilities. There are a lot in the metropolitan areas, so because there's a lot of nursing homes, there's a lot of jails, there's a lot of people who need a blister pack. And a blister pack is like a unit dose. So you see, like a nurse might give each patient one dose at a time or a single dose at a time. And so in my pharmacy class, I would usually, at this time, make you fill a blister pack, and you would refill it. You put gloves on because you're touching the medications, and you would refill it, and then you put the label right there on the blister pack. So make sure that you familiarize yourself with what a blister pack looks like, so that if you do step into a long-term care facility, that it's easy for you to start working there. All right, and then the discussion question talks about customer service. So it's kind of the opposite of talking about a long-term care facility or an institutional pharmacy practice. You are talking about like retail pharmacy. Why is it so important? And expand on it. It would be easy just to say, yes, it's very important for people, but I can tell you that when we went to Disney World this summer, the customer service there was amazing. My daughter dropped part of our pretzel that we were eating. We were almost done with it. Maybe it was like this much left. And she gave us a voucher so that we could go get a brand new one. And that's customer service. That's going above and beyond. We had already eaten almost all of our pretzel and didn't really need another one, but she just made sure that she went out of her way just to make sure that we were happy and knew that she was taking care of us. So patients like to be taken care of, and they have a lot of choices in the pharmacy world. So they'll just go to the next pharmacy if you're not going to be nice. And being nice and kind can go a really long way. So make sure you include that in your discussion, and maybe a time where you've had great customer service anywhere, or you've had really bad customer service. Tell us about that too. Like, that taught you a lesson of how you wouldn't interact with patients in the future. So love to hear about that in your discussion. I hope you have a great week, and talk with you soon.